It'll be the Utah Jazz getting set to match up with the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Oklahoma City Thunder control the tap.
Defense, let's go.
The drive, right to the basket. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's a new day in sports when you see little guards dunk the ball like they're big. That's called a 40-inch vertical.
I got ball. That's me.
Here comes the screen. The shot turned away by Adams. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Thunder. Gobert. Knocked loose. And his foot was on the line. It's going the other way. Westbrook knocks it down from mid-range. You can try and body him up, but he'll still run right through you.
It's the way he attacks that makes him so dangerous. He chips off a piece of your body one possession at a time. First it's your arm, then it's your leg, and then inevitably it's your soul.
And draws the contact. So, Rudy Gobert going to the line for 2 shots.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
And hits the first free throw. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Westbrook into the front court. Leads 3. Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, if you're Russell Westbrook, how do you take on the responsibility of getting them over the hump?
You have to own it. And that starts with owning the fact that, yes, you were the first player in the history of the game to average a triple-double back-to-back years, but that did not equate to your team being successful. Sometimes less is more. And he has to make sure that he's surrounded and allowing the players he's surrounded with to help him get to the next level.
To George. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
Oh, whistle.
A simple touch foul.
Oklahoma City's got it. And they call it.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2.
To Westbrook.
Hey, box out.
Shot by Westbrook. Won't go.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Oh, it's blocked by Adams.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Here comes the screen. Oh, I had him going there for a second. Inside, he scores.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Westbrook with the basketball. Up by 3. Westbrook's shot won't go on the drive. Mitchell with the basketball. They're down 3.
Charging foul to number 45, Donovan Mitchell.
OKC ball. It's Westbrook. Jumper's good. The inner beast of Westbrook. Sheer determination.
I don't think anybody got the license plate on that hit and run. And there is no one, I repeat, no one in the game of basketball with the first step in the explosion of Russell Westbrook.
From the painted area, won't go down. Westbrook into the front court. Up 5. Russell Westbrook powers it through. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
George lets it fly. Second effort and a putback slam.
This has been a good first quarter for him so far. That wasn't an easy shot, but he was able to knock it down and add to their lead.
Here comes the screen. Westbrook. Add 2 points to the board.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
Has a chance. Mitchell's shot comes up empty. Westbrook across the timeline. It's an 11-point game.
Oh, they call the foul, Jay.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Number 24.
To Westbrook. Chance for Westbrook. No good. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. And count the basket.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, head jab him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Subbing in
Shot by Burks. No good. George to Westbrook. Shot by Westbrook. Off the mark. Grayson Allen to Gobert. Short jumper off the mark.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Utah ball. Alec Burks. And he's fouled. And he earns a trip to the line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let him know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
First one goes down. And he makes them both.
number 30.
Westbrook with it. The advantage is 13 points. It's Westbrook, and he drains it.
That's the kind of defense they're going to play on him all night. Even though he made that shot, he knows there's nothing easy about this game.
Knocked loose. That's out of bounds. Last touch by the Jazz. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. It's Westbrook. Shot by Westbrook won't go. Alec Burks to Allen. Beyond the arc for three. He was crowded. Grayson Allen off the mark.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Westbrook. Chance for Westbrook. No good.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Number 2.
Russ at the controls. Right down the lane, but the shot won't go. And it's turned away by Gobert. He was hacked. They let it go. is inside for two.
That's what they need to do more of. Attack that basket. Hit him where it hurts.
Westbrook into the front court. The lead is 11. Westbrook, deep left corner. To Westbrook. Down low, Noel. To Westbrook. Oh, he had him there for a second. Westbrook, his first effort off the mark. Joe Ingles to Alec Burks. Here comes the screen. For three. Tough shot for Joe Ingles. No good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Changes coming from both sides right now. One free throw up and good. The lead now 14. Jazz have the ball. Trying to cash in. Cephalosha's shot, no good.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
Grayson Allen. Slam dunk. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They looked lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
Russell Westbrook steps into it. It's good.
Nothing better than seeing some big hustle. Player to coach. Coach, I was there. Coach the player. No, you weren't.
Knocked loose. Count the basket.
I don't think anyone saw this one coming, but it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
Message received. Well defended. Another shot won't go either.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
Shot by Robertson off the mark. That ends the first quarter, and a nice cushion for the Thunder. George. Westbrook. Chance for Westbrook. No good.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
To Valanciunas. Scores from the post.
Yeah, if I'm the teammate of that guy that just got scored on, I'm telling him on my way back down the floor, look, I appreciate you being there, but I need you to really be there. I need you to be more engaged and give more effort on the defensive end. That's the only way we're going to win this game.
Good shot, good shot.
Utah's got it.
Let's go.
Lets it fly from long range. Man, that was a tough shot.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation.
Hey, feed me, I'm hot.
Nice pass to set things up.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Westbrook with it. His guys down 11. Paul George to Westbrook. Baseline drive. Count the basket at the rim.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way.
Now pass taken away by the Thunder.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Utah ball. Here comes the screen. Curling inside. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
There was so much debate going on about who was the best gem in the 2017 NBA draft. Was that Jason Tatum? But a lot of people think it's Donovan Mitchell. I have to agree. What a great find by Dennis Lindsey, the GM for the Jazz. At 13 overall, he wound up leading all rookies in scoring, averaging 20.5 points per game.
Substitutions, Utah.
Adams. Throws it up. Oh, blocked away.
And it's not just about blocking shots, it's about the physicality of the game. How about on all these down screens, your bigs are bumping these guys off the screen, allowing you to catch up to the play defensively. That's why you're playing so well.
Crowder shot off the mark.
Sure you want to do this? Sure.
Count the bucket for two.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Jazz have the ball. Alec Burks. Here comes the screen. Has a look. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Across midcourt, it's Schroeder. Looking to make something happen. From the painted area, won't go down. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Thunder. Jazz pick it up. Valanciunas. That's out of bounds. Last touch by the Jazz. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Stepping in for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Here's Schroeder with it. His guys down by 9. Oh, he blocked it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Misses the first. Oh, he missed on a pair. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
I tell you, he's so special, Ed. He makes the game look easy.
A lot of hard work to make it look easy. Schroeder, a good defense by the Jazz as they come away with it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
One free throw up and good. The lead now 14. Yes, and a foul. A hell of a chance of a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
And he misses that one free throw. Schroeder with the basketball. Down a bundle. Schroeder. Now Adams down low. To Schroeder. OKC now with 4 to shoot. To Schroeder. Beyond the arc for 3. That's a 24-second violation. Runner here won't go down. Oh, he had it.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
Schroeder, no good. That ends the third quarter. The Jazz in command of this one. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. To Adams. Has a chance. Felton unable to get that shot to go. Joe Ingles. To Valanciunas. Inside, he scores.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
It's Donovan Mitchell with the rock. Down to Gobert. Gobert comes up empty. Probing the defense. Trying to create. Down low, Noel. Sheer strength to slam it down. He ran right through the gauntlet.
And the last 10 sequences down the court, everybody's touched the ball. You don't see anybody with any kind of negative expressions on their face because everybody's eating.
Valanciunas. Oh, it's blocked by Adams.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Ferguson. Defense making the ball carrier work. In close there. 2 points on the board.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
Mitchell. Shot for Mitchell won't go. OKC ball. For 3. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Probing the defense. Here comes the screen. Calling inside. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Felton into the front court. Trailing by 14. And scores. Great body control, Jay, as he ran down the lane.
Stepping east, then stepping west, and laying the ball right down the line.
Covering all areas of the map. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Substitutions, Utah.
To Allen. cash in. That's no good.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit him.
Grayson Allen. Oh, had him going there for a second. To Joe Ingles. To Gobert. Shot by Gobert, no good. Oh, good defense by the Jazz as they come away with the steal. Here comes the screen. Grayson Allen. 5 to shoot for Utah. Ingles with a shot, no good.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
A drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out. Utah with the possession. Grayson Allen. Here comes the screen. Going to launch beyond the arc. Cleans it up. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Across midcourt, it's Schroeder. The deficit now up to a dozen. Deep left corner. Here comes the screen. To Schroeder. Won't go.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
4-3, and he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. First try at the line, no good. He delivers with 2 free throws.
Entering the game for the Utah Jazz, number 99, Jay Crowder.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
1 free throw good, so he converts on the 3-point play, and the lead down to 11. It's Jazz ball to Alec Burks. Gobert. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Westbrook into the front court. The deficit now up to 13. To Schroeder. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Fires the 3. Here's Schroeder with it. Trailing by 11. Schroeder to Westbrook. The drive, right to the basket. Count it.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Utah's got it.
I got ball.
To Alec Burks. Here comes the screen. Has a look. Offensive board. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Westbrook.
know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Curling inside. And the finish at the rim.
So many times you can tell if a player's going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
Schroeder to Westbrook. Here comes the screen. And that's rejected by Gobert, the stifle tower. Utah ball.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
The Thunder will use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here comes some changes. George.
Entering the game for the Thunder, number
To Westbrook. Paul George over to the right side.
1 minute remaining in the fourth quarter.
The Thunder down to 4 in the shot clock. Stuffs it down with authority. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Has a chance. The jumper's off the mark.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you in the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
The shot turned away by Adams.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Westbrook with the basketball. 14-point deficit. Oh, not a good pass there as it's stolen by Utah. Off the pro high. Strong footwork.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Defender was right there. He has to know better. It's the Jazz who come away with the victory. They continue their unbeaten run, red hot to start the season. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.